I can't even distinguish what's real and what's fake.
The hands, bro.
Yeah.
They can't do the hands yet.
Yeah, 12 hands.
Yeah, everyone's got like 9 fingers.
And it's all long and alien-like.
Oh yeah, the Pope's necklace only had one side.
We all know that AI has been getting crazy. There's
Aye.
That's very good.
There's gonna be a fucking GPT-4 now.
Yeah.
I only know GPT-1. That's... I don't know GPT.
I think they started with GPT-3.
I think it's just GPT.
Yeah.
Because I
thought it was GPT-3, they said.
It doesn't say 1, 2, 3. I'm just using it.
They just went to 4 immediately.
That's how good it is.
Yeah. I thought the one we got to play with was GPT-3. No? Am I making shit up?
I think it's.
I'm just fucking around. I think you're right.
You guys don't use it? I use it.
Yeah, what do you use it for?
For everything, dude. Because I'll be like, what is a safe investment? And then it'll show up, right? And then from there, you can pick and choose. It's like, instead of Google...
What is a safe investment?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but ask ChatGPT. But like, you know how like Google, you gotta put in a prompt, right? Or like a question, and then you gotta fucking browse and click. But then with ChatGPT, it just fucking does the browsing and clicking for you.
You made it sound
behind ChatGPT, it Googles and picks one and throws it in.
No, but it'll usually say shit like this. What I don't fucking like is all the disclaimers and things they have to put in because America and legal shit. They don't just cut to the chase. So they'll just say stuff like, you know, this is not financial advice. I don't have whatever. They'll say all that stuff, and then they go, but if you would like to know, then, and then I'll just be like, and then you can really make it. You could shrink it smaller and smaller and smaller, and being like, you know, what is the average like, I don't know, like cap rate in Honolulu? So, and then it'll just be like between these years, it was this percentage or whatever. Yeah.
Well, our boy Elon has actually been one of 1,000 people to sign a letter to stop the AI development immediately in order to put an end to the risk of humanity's downfall.
I agree with them, dude.
He don't really like AI, huh? He's come out a bunch saying like we need to stop AI.
No, because he believes in singularity. Like he believes in like robots taking over and fucking us up.
He believes the best way to fix that is to conjoin with AI technology versus like having the separation between like humanity versus technology.
Like we become the AI.
Cyborgs.
Yeah, cyborgs in essence.
I agree with that motherfucker, man.
That's more along the lines of Ray Kurzweil. Like he's like a modern and like what do you call it? Like a Tesla.
Ray
like
Kurzweil.
Yeah, is it Ray Kurzweil?
He's an inventor? Or like
He's like an electronic engineer, inventor, all that stuff. But I always knew him as the dude with the Ray Kurzweil like keyboard synthesizer. Like I didn't know that he did all of these things like fucking Da Vinci. And then not only did he invent shit, but he also like prophesized stuff.
no shit.
And one of it was like, we're on our way to fucking AI. All that shit is happening now. He did this shit like 15, 20 years ago.
Wow.
What I'm scared of is the actual, like, symbiosis of it. Because if we already feel like there's a big gap between the rich and the poor and the have-nots, now you give, like, the upper echelon of people a super processing computer, and you give motherfuckers that are, like, underprivileged, that they're not going to use it. So now the billionaires will turn into trillionaires, the have-nots will have more, and then, I mean, the haves will have more, and the have-nots will just be the same, and then there's going to be a huge divide.
Same as it ever was, my friend.
But even more so.
I say download it into my fucking eyeballs. Put it in my head.
Load me up.
Yeah, remove my brain and put it in my fucking head. Yeah.
Trying to be a cyborg?
Well, no, the phone, right? The phone already, like, I love my fucking phone. I love it more than my wife. And, like, so if you could get me closer to the phone, like, you could put the phone in my face. Like,
in my eyeball, dude.
Like, fucking sign me up.
Yo, why do I gotta type?
Yeah, I'm bored of it.
Why can't I just, like, type like this?
Oh shit, Joe's typing again.
That's Joe on the computer right now. That's Joe watching documentaries.
We're talking to Joe, he's just like halfway through.
That's Joe learning more about feudal Japan.
Yeah.
Joe, you look at Instagram, he's like, no.
I mean, that's a good example. You give Steve a phone, then look at how much he knows about crypto. You give someone else a phone, it's just nothing but booty on there.
You don't know.
That's true.
People do what they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
leave them alone with it long enough.
So Elon basically he there was a letter that was issued by the nonprofit called Future of Life Institute that has over 1,000 experts, Musk included, and just to note, it's also predominantly funded by the Musk Foundation and the Founders Pledge, warning people of the alleged risk that AI can pose for civilization, especially because during this time there's this giant race now. Suddenly everybody's like, oh, AI, chat GPT, all this stuff. There's like this huge, almost like viral social sensation about it, so people are trying to like race towards some concept of AI. So
Yeah, you got all those crazy ass pictures of fucking Trump and shit. You got Kanye singing Drake songs. I can't even distinguish what's
You
real.
got Kanye singing Ice Spice. Have you seen those ones?
Nah, I seen the Pope wearing like fresh ass gear though.
I can't even distinguish what's real and what's fake.
The hands, bro.
Yeah.
They can't do the
got,
hands
like,
yet.
Yeah, 12 hand
Yeah, everyone's got like
fingers,
9 fingers and shit. Like everyone.
And it's all long and alien-like.
Oh yeah, the Pope's necklace only had one side.
It's like, wait, did the Pope's mom drink wine while he was in there? Maybe not.
The crazy thing are all those remote jobs, how they all use them now. Have you seen that?
Really?
People that work remotely, they just use ChatGPT to do all their work.
Yeah.
Like people who are in engineering or
crazy.
people who write copy are the biggest fucking users of that shit.
I use it on my website.
If you write copy, you basically have no job.
Dude, if you're a legal admin, you're about to get fucked in the ass, bro. It's about to come. The dick is coming. It's time to lube up.
Yeah, legal stuff, dude. For sure.
Time to lube up.
Yeah, dude, it's time to lube all the way.
AI's taking over.
You should start drinking lube too, just to make sure you're fully
So as you're digesting, it's already there.
That's your best advice.
glistened.
Start
Yeah, it's
drinking
like
lube.
you could prompt it to do legal Zoom stuff.
Yep.
You could be like, write a contract. These are the terms. This and this.
And you don't need a lunch break. You don't need to pay it. Give me a break, dude.
I've seen people use ChatGPT to write like code for
Yeah, you can use it to write
Yeah.
code. Yeah.
So it's like, dude, what?
Just copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Kids using it for essays, everything. So it's like it's very, very useful actually, which is why there's this giant race.
It is useful, yeah.
Again, the letter warns that AI systems with human competitive intelligence can pose profound risks to society and humanity. Powerful AI systems should be developed only once we are confident that their effects will be positive and their risks will be manageable.
But I thought that ChatGPT doesn't actually think, but what it does is just goes through the internet on blog
Aggregate.
posts
Compiles everything.
and then see what's commonly clicked, and then they take those summaries and words and put it together.
That's what I'm scared of too, because it's technically only doing it based off of the person that programmed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But the data it has available.
Like Namesh was saying, like it won't say any jokes about black people, right? But it'll tell you jokes about every other race.
Yeah.
And it's
About Indians.
because someone
So it's a white programmer.
exactly. So the AI thing is gonna be
Because if it was a Chinese programmer, they're going hard on everybody.
Yeah, so it's
Everybody gets
ultimately
these
the
jokes.
power is consolidated. It's gonna get more and more consolidated by fewer people.
Can be manipulated.
Yeah, and it's like, and the whole thing will be manipulated.
These coders that were using it said that it is wrong more than it is right when it's down to code, and they said that it's not worth using because if the code is wrong, they said it takes too long to have to debug what ChatGPT gave you.
Wow.
So you might as well just do it yourself. They were saying that like the risk is too high, that if it's wrong, then it's too much work. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
But that's why I say like legal shit. It's like you just got to go in there and proofread it real quick and like spit it out.
You got to send it to a paralegal who's also using it.
Dude, start ordering lube from Costco, like the big tubs.
Wholesale.
Yeah, the big tubs. Just mix a little
Kirkland
bit.
slide.
Yeah. Rub some on,
Yeah, just get ready.
topical, and ingest it.
Yeah, man.
One of the measures included advising a 6-month halt to what has been dubbed as the dangerous race in developing systems, even more powerful than OpenAI's recently launched GPT-4. So they're basically saying stop it right now, like literally stop development for at least 6 months, like halt it as like other developments are.
But people are gonna develop in secret.
What kind of
course they are.
safeguards do we want on this thing?
It's like a drug.
You know what's crazy? Have you guys watch Westworld at all?
Yeah.
There's the newer season. There's something where like the AI kind of went out of control, and what happened was they were able to use AI to determine the worth of specific people. So like based on where you were born, your background, your DNA, and everything, they could tell how far you would get in life and what you'd be capable of doing.
They
And they would just
calculate it.
not allow you certain accesses. They would go, oh, you're pretty much a janitor. So they would just be able to tell you based on AI like how well you would do as a person.
It's like
That
Black
sounds
Mirrors.
Pretty crazy, right?
That sounds like what they tried to do
Yeah.
in communist countries when they
Yeah, they do,
determined
yeah.
your jobs or some shit.
It's what people say all the time too when I hear about, people like, well, you should just abort that kid because like it's gonna be a little thief or something. I'm like, Jesus, dude. All right.
That's what AI said.
He's no judgy. Just
It's like a gypsy
know,
baby.
right?
I say just let him abort it, but like, why you gotta be all like, you right in the
I know, right?
Well, you have to write that on the chart.
Yeah, you're weird, dude.
I want to root for that kid.
I say let them abort it, but
Yeah, let him flush it. Don't build the backstory about why it's a fucking gonna be a supervillain or whatever.
I know.